Greetings, blessings. Welcome to another wonderful Sunday celebration conversation. Yes, I'm Rev Rodney, and we'll be joined soon by Leda Pérez, one of our practitioners. However, before we go any further, and we are talking about on the edge of the possible, let's go with a certainty, and that's our opening song, One Love.
There's a place where love grows, where the spirit in you knows that you're welcome as you are, shining bright like every star. Come and learn, come and play in the sacred light of day. We're unfolding, growing free in the One Love family. One love, one life, one spirit divine, one heart, one life, your journey and mine, where compassion flows and grace abounds. One love, where love grows, love is found. One love, where love grows all around. Yeah. One love, one light, one light, one light, one spirit divine. Yeah. One heart, one light, one light, one light, your journey and mine, where compassion flows and grace abounds. One love, where love grows, love is found. One love, where love grows all around. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Welcome to the sacred space, where we honor every face, the splendor of the God in you, shining through in all you do. Learning, growing, hand in hand, together we will understand. Prosperous, giving, heart set free. One love is our destiny. One love, one light, one spirit divine, one heart, one light, your journey and mine, where compassion flows and grace abounds. One love, where love grows, love is found. One love, where love grows all around. Welcome home to one love. Home to one. Welcome home to one love. Where love grows, yeah. To one love.
One love, yes indeed. That is who we are. That is who you are. You are of the one. And how wonderful it is to know that truth. So, as we get started, and I welcome you all. I welcome you all with our mission first and foremost. And our mission is, as it says, to provide a stable and welcoming community for all who choose to learn, practice, grow, and play in the unfolding of their understanding of spiritual principles and spiritual living. Our vision is that we see a world as a sacred environment where spiritual living flourishes through the continual growth and development of learning and the application of the spiritual principles. One Love Center practices compassion in service, love in action, and joyous, prosperous giving in the community. Our community has been lovingly created as a place of fellowship, meditation, prayer, sacred and healing service, musical celebration, classes, workshops, and spiritual film. And we recognize the splendor of the infinite divine spirit that is you. Please know that we support you in being the best you choose to be in this glorious life, and we thank you for celebrating spirit with us today. Welcome to a place where love grows, and welcome to One Love Center for Spiritual Living. At this point, we're going to move into prayer. We're going to do our opening prayer, and please join me as we go even deeper within, even higher within that grand conscious rising, of which we are all one, a part of. So, in knowing that there is only one life, that life is God's life, that life is perfect, that life is all powerful, that life is my life now, it's the life of each and every one, everywhere you are. That's right. Everywhere. Each one is, the presence of the divine is. So I am knowing that today's celebration, talking about embracing the edge, and for the last Sunday of this month is on the edge of the possible. On the verge of getting it on. That is where each of us gets to be in all of our glory and all of our understandings and even misunderstandings. Where each one gets to be on the verge, on the edge of what is possible in greater and greater ways. So I know that the right and perfect words are being shared, the right and perfect energy is being circulated, the right and perfect music has been selected, and the consciousness is in place that each one gets to take whatever they are here to receive and pass the word, spread the vibe in all of the good that is already divinely prepared from the heart space, from the mind space, from the love. So I give thanks for all that is transpiring, for all those who are here, all those who are yet to join us on the way, all those who are watching the recording, knowing that there are those who are watching this, whether live or the recording, that get to share this good. And it is good. And I know this good word, spoken into the law of divine right action is already returning full to overflowing. And so I allow it to be the good that it is in gratitude, the thanksgiving, appreciation, right here and now. And I affirm it and invite each one to join me by saying, and so it is, and now it is. Yes. And we have the great pleasure in providing prayer support. So please, our request, honor our request by making a prayer request yourself. If there's anything that you're going through or not going through that you feel needs to happen in your life, call on us, send us an email. You can call us and leave a message. And remember that your prayer requests are kept in the strictest of confidence. And so you will make a request again by email. You can go to oneLove@onelovecenter.org and send us an email with your prayer requests, or you can call, 646-685-3344. And again, you call. All messages are kept in the strictest of confidence, and we do prayer for 7 days, and let us know when your prayer has been answered, when your treatment has come forth and been materialized and received. Also, if not, let us know, and we will continue to pray. If you need more in-depth time, it is available at a fee. However, no one is turned away, and we will certainly look to work with you for your good. Thank you so much. At this time, we're going to bring in Leda Pérez, and we're going to talk about being on the edge. Hi, Leda.
What is possible? Yes.
What is possible? That's right. Mm-hmm. There is a lot possible. There is infinite possibilities.
Yes, there are.
And you know, the thing that we're talking about today is the possibilities as a collective force. We're talking this month mostly from the personal standpoint of what's possible. And once we get that, once we kind of bring it home and see the reality of using our consciousness in a positive way to bring forth what's possible, we get to do that, collaborate on
Yes.
a collective way in our communities, in our centers, our churches, our wherever we are gathered. I think it's a Bible saying that says, when two or more are gathered, there I am. That's to paraphrase it. And the presence of the divine is there with one as well. However, it's mentioning the power of two ones, uh, of one of us, and we are not alone, and
Right.
we share in this consciousness. So um, that's it. That's what we're talking about. Like what's possible for us on a community-wide level. Anyway, let's anything you want to say before we jump into our quote?
Oh, no, you said it perfectly. Let's go ahead and get started. We are on the edge of the possible. And it's not the impossible, it's the possible. And anything can be possible. So I'm excited to move forward on our first quote. And if I may,
Please do.
with God, all things are possible. And that's Matthew 19:26. And notice here, it's not anything, it's not some things, it's all things. All things are possible with God. And I I love this quote because it's a reminder that we're not alone when we search for things and we're in our searching, that whatever that is possible. And so long as we are knowing that God is there too, it's possible. What do you get from this?
Well, for me, yes, all of what you said. However, I like to add that it's not me. It's not just me, especially little me, me. You know, with
Right.
with me, all things are possible.
Mhm.
However, uh, in a limited way, with the divine, with God, or whatever word you choose to use for that, all for the omnipotent, omniscient, presence, omnipresent uh, source of all things are indeed possible. With
Mhm.
me, yeah, some things are possible. And with me, all things are possible when I align myself with the power.
It's
And just like, you know what? I am of God, so therefore it's all God. You
Mhm. Yes,
know? And here's a reflection for each of us, if I may. It
absolutely.
says, if I truly believe that with God all things are possible, what fear, limitation, or doubt would I release today? Ooh.
Mhm.
And,
What
I
would you
think,
do?
yeah, there's a power in asking ourselves these questions and being honest about it. How does
Mhm.
that saying go? To thine own self be true? Yeah. Well, are there moments when I'm not believing that all things are possible with God?
Right.
And maybe it's not believing that, maybe it's thinking that, or forgetting that, and thinking, well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get this done, I'm going to have what I want, you know and 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 of course we know that's all ego, which one of the acronyms is easing God out. you,
Mhm.
you know
Yeah.
so
Edging God out. Yes, that's another one. Yes.
yes, yes. And so it's so important that seek ye first the kingdom. Uh, God first, everything else, take a number. You know, so
Pick a number.
yeah. But in reality, there's only one.
There is.
However, as when we put God first, there's only one. You
Mhm.
know, so yeah. For personally, I I came across um, something that I realized I had a fear of doing something I haven't done for the first time. We had a wall break because the pipes froze and had
Mhm.
to fix the pipe in the wall. And now I have to open up more of the wall and put insulation on, which the construction guys didn't do. So now I have to insulate the pipes and put the wall back together. And okay, I could have done it the week before. I didn't do it. I noticed this week that I actually had a fear of the limitation in believing that I haven't done this before. I don't know what I'm doing. And so I had major doubt. And my nephew, who bought a house and was doing all this stuff for himself, he came by and he said, yeah, just do this and I'll help you. I'm like, you know, where two or more gathered.
Lord. Yes, we're two or more together.
Yes. And so I release all the lies, the limitation of I can't, I don't know, and all that stuff. And I'm sure if we look, I mean everybody looks, you can find something that in some way we've created a limitation or entertaining a doubt. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share that. We don't have to do that.
No, we don't. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. For me, I know that I've had some fear of stepping out of that comfort zone of mine and being in that opportunity. When opportunity knocks, I question whether I can do that. So that's something I need to release. I need to let go and stop second guessing it and understand that some of the things that come before me are in divine order, and to be open to accepting, oh, maybe this is for me. And the way for it is to go through it and understand that it's still going to prosper for me. So I have this fear of second guessing myself. And I got to release that. I got to let that go and just trust.
Absolutely. And as one of our tools is positive affirmations. And that's one of the tools that we get to use. It's like I no longer fear cutting the wall open and doing something I haven't done before. I now am enthusiastic about getting that work done.
Right.
I just change it around. I feel differently by not focusing on that doubt and that fear because it's not real. And even thinking about it, even talking about it still doesn't make it real. Now, if I don't do anything, then it becomes real as long as I'm doing or not doing whatever it is that is in alignment with that fear. Okay?
Right.
So our power is even in talking about it in a positive way. Yes.
Yes.
So at all times we're standing on the edge. We're standing on the verge of getting it on. That's an old song many of you may not know from Parliament Funkadelic. I just had to bring that up. I'm a funketeer.
Let's go ahead and read that next.
I'll read it.
Oh, yes.
It says, there is a law of good. There is a power in the universe greater than we are, and we can use it. And it will multiply its effects 1,000 times through the united consciousness of a group. That's Ernest Holmes, the essential Ernest Holmes, page 214 to I think that's
225. Yes.
225.
Yeah.
And so this is what we're really talking about, especially in today's climate. I think every generation has a today's climate in which the power of a united consciousness is necessary. A lot of times I know for myself, I'll wake up and if I'm not watching the news, I'll converse with somebody and they'll tell me the news. And I have to instantly direct in my mind, the possibility of something greater happening. And I get to include them in that conversation rather than be stuck in, oh my God, what happened? Oh, woe is us. How change that conversation to a positive, united consciousness of truth in whatever size group I'm around. And it takes practice and even overcoming the doubt and the fear of doing such a thing.
Because sometimes a group will get ahead of itself or that's not what I mean. When you're in a group, that total united consciousness may be one of that, what we spoke about before, that fear. So you want to be holding on to that united consciousness of what is possible, the greater possibility. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's the power of being with like-minded individuals,
Mhm.
a like-minded group. Again, on a positive in a
Right.
positive way, because there are
Exactly.
like-minded groups that dwell in the negativity. We're
Yeah.
talking about positive.
Mhm.
So the reflection says, where in my life have I witnessed the power of united consciousness creating results far greater than individual effort alone?
Mhm.
And growing up in the 60s and 70s, I've seen it at work. I've seen marches, boycotts, things of that nature, which I've been a part of as a child. But I'm there holding a sign, a body, a presence, and I've seen there's something that sticks out for me. There was a store in the neighborhood. I believe it was owned by an Italian store owner, and we boycotted his store because he never hired anybody from the neighborhood. His prices were higher than other places, and he got the message. He started lowering his prices. He actually hired somebody from the neighborhood, whether it was in the store or making deliveries, and he actually became a friend. Nowadays, you'd call it an ally. You know,
Yes.
um, and so he didn't. He was just taking care of himself. He didn't realize the community he was serving,
Mhm.
cared for themselves. We cared about ourselves. We weren't just consumers. So I've seen it at work. I mean, we've had the civil rights era, the marches. People put their life on the line,
Mhm.
but it always has to start with consciousness. We
Mhm.
have peace rallies. We have prayer, meditative prayer around the world that has an effect. And a lot of times you can't see it happening right away, and that's where faith and trust play a big role. In that power, not in what we see, but what goes on behind the scenes,
Mhm.
and then things do happen
Yeah.
in a positive way. Go ahead.
I was just thinking about something that, when you say, united consciousness, I remember back in the 70s, a commercial by a company, and there was a song that really started bringing everyone together. I want to teach the world to sing.
In perfect harmony.
And what a great thing I thought about that. And they did this huge campaign, and it was being done all over the world. And I thought, wow, one of my favorite songs is Imagine by John Lennon. And I was imagining the whole world singing this song together. That's a united consciousness, isn't it? That we're all coming together thinking and knowing that greater good that is there. But I love that. That reminded me of that song and that
Mhm.
campaign that went on, and seeing the commercials of all these different countries holding hands, you know, and singing this song. It was really a campaign for the company, but it was also, I thought, a campaign for humanity.
Sure. Well, there was a song that was very similar to that afterwards. "We Are the World," uh,
Yes. Yes.
which
And
which
that one
came
too.
together and
Mhm.
and raised a lot of money and really made a big difference. So, but
Absolutely.
yeah, that's another wonderful example. So you go
Mm.
on, do me a favor, do the next one. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. So our next one here is the act of thanksgiving carries the human mind far beyond the region of doubt into the clear atmosphere of faith and trust where all things are possible. And that's by Emily Cady, Lessons in Truth, and that's page 110. The act of thanksgiving carries the human mind far beyond the region of doubt into the clear atmosphere of the faith and trust where all things are possible. Just being grateful, just to have that gratitude, surround yourself with that feeling. What does this bring to you? Are you okay to come back? Oh, okay. So, yeah, so thinking about gratitude. I'm pulling in and out, sorry. Well, what does this bring to mind, Reverend Rodney, for you?
Well, I think it covers a lot of territory. For one, the power of Thanksgiving, um, and a lot of people, to me, Thanksgiving is the ability to give thanks without anything having to happen. Just being
Right.
to have that attitude of gratitude. So
Mm-hmm.
the act of Thanksgiving is, I mean, you can be anywhere at any time and just say, I give thanks. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. And that clears the way for
Yes.
more things to become possible because there's a saying that says the more we give thanks, the more we get to be thankful about.
Sure.
And so
Yes.
that
The more.
that's
Sure.
so that opens up more possibilities for more things to be grateful about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's one of the most powerful things that you can do, I feel, is that it is that attitude of gratitude, as you said before, but is that feeling that it emits. Like today, even early this morning, I got up at 5:30 and left all my computers and everything at work, so I had to go get it. On the drive, I'm listening to this really soft meditative type music, and the sky opens up, the horizon opens up, the sun starts to peel through after this beautiful rain that was given to us. And I had this sense of just so grateful for this beauty that I get to drive through and see. And it just felt so good that I noticed that people were like, if I needed to turn, they were letting me go, and I was, driving along, and there was just joy all the way around me. But what a wonderful energy that is! That when you are in gratitude, you are opening up everything that is possible for you to come to you, that is good, that that is for your good. So that was my take on that because
You
I
know,
was reminded.
uh, absolutely, and very, very quickly. Um, I During this big snowstorm previously, a couple of weeks ago, a part for my car door fell off. I didn't realize it. It was a bolt, a little bolt, and I saw it. I thought it was a screw. I thought, oh my gosh, I don't want to run that over. I might get a flat. So I picked it up and I threw it away. And then I came to realize that that was for my car.
Mhm.
And so, uh, faithfully, I told a friend of mine, I'm going to find that bolt because I threw it into a snowbank. I said, when all that snow melts, I'm going to find that screw. A couple of days ago, I found it.
No.
I was like, here it is. I showed it to him. I'm like, I got it. I told you the snow melted. It was right there. And and the funny thing is, I wasn't looking for it. It came into my gaze as I'm walking down the street.
Isn't
Later
that?
that day, I lost it. I couldn't find it.
Oh, no.
I thought I threw it away. I was like, okay, all right, and I called places I can go pick one up, cost like a couple of dollars,
Mhm,
and something just kept me from going to go get it. And even yesterday, I called a place, they were closing in 15 minutes. I'm like, I'll never make it. So I
mhm.
forgot about it, but I was beating myself up a little bit. So
Right.
this morning, I get into my car and I'm looking for something, and I found it. I
Ah,
didn't throw it away. I'm like, wow, you know, that doubt, that faith and
mhm.
trust, that was deep seated. I was just grateful that I had found it. That was my story. I found it. Yeah, then I lost it. But guess what? I didn't lose it again. I just misplaced it. So I just want to say that we can look at all these little situations in our lives and practice gratitude, practice the thanksgiving,
Mhm.
and look for that joy in there. Look for the
Yeah.
faith that is answered.
Mhm.
The faith is, it's not for nothing. So
Right.
look for any situation.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's
Gosh,
move
that
on.
story. Yeah, let's move on to the next one. All right. This is our last one. You wanna go ahead and take that?
Yeah, it says the pent up, the pent up energy of life and the possibility of further human evolution work through man's imagination and will. The time is now. The place is where we are. Earning Science of Mind, page 151. And I love this quote because it makes it's more than an assumption. These are uh, the possibilities that
Mm-hmm.
have every chance of being real. They all do. They all are.
Mm-hmm.
And it works through our imagination and will. Now, especially when we're in alignment with the divine.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's when it is. As we started off, that's when it's really possible.
Mm-hmm.
With God, all things are possible. Then we throw in our imagination and will, which all comes from God anyway.
Right.
Because that's who we are. That
Mm-hmm.
creative energy and power is available to each and every one of us as co-creators of our world. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have a question for everyone today. Um, if you're here or if you are uh, watching the recording, here's what we'd like to ask you. What would be possible if we really believe that anything is possible? Ask yourself that question this week, today, and throughout the week until we see you next Sunday. Ask yourself, what would be possible if we really, truly believed that anything is possible?
You can answer this question and go to our website or send us an email.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know what you think and believe. And if you doubt it, if you don't believe it, let us know that as well. Because
Absolutely.
we take it all on, you
Mhm.
know. And here's what I want to also say: test it out, take
Yeah.
the risk. Well, remember, this is on the edge of the possible. We're
Mhm.
standing on the edge of getting it on.
Mhm.
Even if you even if you don't believe it, it could be for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
So sometimes we might venture onto something that like, oh, is that really for me?
Mm.
Well, try it out. You're on the edge. Take the next step. If it doesn't work, step back or go step in another direction.
Yes.
Okay. So
Or
on the edge, we we don't accomplish anything when we stay on the edge. Got to
Mhm.
move off the edge.
That's right. So we have our affirmations coming up, and as we usually do, we'll say it twice, and we'll
Mhm.
take a breath before and say our affirmation, and then we take a second breath and say it again. And so, Reverend Rodney, I'll let you start.
Well, all right. Let's take a breath and give a breath. Inhale and exhale. It is so that I am a co creator of a world not yet imagined.
Mm.
Oh, let's breathe that in again.
Yes.
It is so that I am a co creator of a world not yet imagined.
Mm.
Go for it.
Let's take another breath and release. It is so that we dare to be silent together. New wisdom rises from the sacred mystery within and among us. Let me read that again. It is so that my imagination aligns with the law of good, transforming vision into meaningful, courageous action. Let's take another breath. It is so that my imagination aligns with the law of good, transforming vision into meaningful and courageous action.
Yes. All right. So I invite each one to take a breath. It is so that united consciousness multiplies our impact, and together we become a powerful force for transformation. Let's do that again. It is so that united consciousness multiplies our impact, and together we become a powerful force for transformation. And so it is, and now it
How
is.
it is. Yes. And so I'll
Yes.
let you take it from here, Reverend Rodney, and I'll come
All
back.
right. At this point, we go into prayer. We take it all into prayer. We start with prayer and prayer in the middle, prayer at the end. And I just want to say that united consciousness is a powerful force. If you can think about all of the different ways that people have come together to bring about a great change. And I say great change, even if it seems to be a small change, even as coming together as a voice to have something different happen in their neighborhood, in their community. Things that are going on socially, politically, need the voice of the many to direct the few who are chosen as leaders. And so I am knowing that there is only one true power, and that is the power of the divine, the power of God, that has its way in, through, and as each and every one. I am knowing that that is the power of love, the power of peace, the power of gratitude, of understanding, of forgiveness, that all of it is in play in lives individually and collectively. That each one prepares themselves on the individual level, basis, foundation, to come together collectively to create a greater good. Greater good through trust and faith in all of our affairs, in all of the affairs of health and finance and relationships, all the ways in which each one is successful individually and as a group, that it all is of this divine power, and each one says yes to the greater good as it unfolds with ease. I know with God there is no hard, there is no easy. However, with God, all things are possible, and it is a whole lot easier when I release and let go and let God. And so I am knowing this is true for each and every one. This united state of consciousness, united state of conscious awareness is alive and well and powerful, and in ways that seem small have a huge impact. And so I give thanks for this, knowing that this good, based on this word, on this truth, on this awareness shared by all those who are listening and feeling this truth, is already spoken into the law, so therefore it is already manifesting, already showing up in ways seen and unseen. And so I bless each one, everyone, daring to step off the edge into the united state of consciousness and allow for this word to manifest with ease. And this is the truth, right here, right now. And I affirm it and invite each one to say, and so it is, and now it is.
All right. Thank you so much. And what you just heard was prayer. And we want to remind you once again that we have prayer professionals ready, willing, and able to remind you that spirit is in power, charged, and already within you for your immediate use. Please call us. You see the number on the bottom there. You can call us at 646-685-3344. You can also email us at onelovecenter.org. You could also contact the Centers for World Ministry of Prayer, and you can contact them through oneprayer@csl.org, or you can call them at 424. Let me see. That number is coming up in a minute. 424 235-4326. Thank you so much. And remember, your prayers are kept in the strictest of confidence. And so we move on to some offering of abundance. Reverend Rodney, that's all you.
So, in the united state of consciousness, that also makes a difference when it comes to prosperity. And knowing what, even whether it's on an individual basis or maybe in your family or whatever community, that things happen when we put our mind to it. And that includes supporting where we feel and know that we are spiritually fed. And so we thank all those who have contributed to One Love Center for Spiritual Living. We are grateful for your donations. We're grateful for your givingness. We appreciate all that you have been giving. And you can give. You can go to our website, onelovecenter.org, hit the PayPal button for donate, or you can also use the Cash app, Cash Me app. It's One Love CSL, $ One Love CSL. We have our affirmation of abundance. You can join in with that. And simply it states that together we recite this with united consciousness, that money as one of the many gifts of spirit is good. As I share my offerings, I now know that I am actively creating a space to receive more gift, more money, and more good. I am grateful for the ability to give and for the good work these gifts do in our center and in our world. And now it is. Thank you.
Thank
And
you. Go ahead.
so, Leda, I believe you have the announcements.
Yes, I do. And first of all, we want to share with you that we do have the Science of Mind magazine available to you. And the Science of Mind magazine, if you register with us, you get 6 months free. And this is a great way for you to follow along with us. We would love to have you follow along. And every month there's a different daily guides from different people in our Centers for Spiritual Living. And this month was Reverend Raymond Anderson. His quote today is, "I set out to live my purpose, which is to be the expression of God in everything I think, say, feel, and do. Whatever I do, God is doing." Follow us and please let us know. We would be happy to have that gift to you for 6 months. All right. Next is the Return to Radiant Flow. This is a beautiful retreat with Ellen Swazo, and this is in March. It's coming up right now, March 5th through the 8th. If you have any questions, please email us. You've heard our phone number and our email throughout the broadcast. There you go. Thank you so much. You're invited to be a part of this beautiful adventure in semi-private island in Pisota, Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. You will love this time there. Reconnect with your essence, rest deeply, and expand in the community. Learn more to reserve your spot. Here's that here's the website. So it's destinationretreat.forconsciousliving.com. Please be sure to do that. Also, we have the convention coming up in 2026. Centers for Spiritual Living Convention. That's April 7th through Friday, April 10th. Here's that website that you can go to. Early registration is open right now, so please register for us. Next, what do we have? Okay. Oh, the Convention of the Americas. This is really exciting because there's so many wonderful things that are going to be happening there. And one of them is my installation as practitioner. And Reverend Rodney will also be receiving his installation. And as well, no, it's more than an installation. And I know Reverend Rodney, you'll correct me on that, please. So join us. Go ahead.
It's an ordination. My ordination it's an official party, as is Leda Pérez's installation with One Love Center.
It is. So, it's going to be great. Yes. Yeah, the ordination for Reverend Rodney and my installation, it's going to be a huge party. Please come join us. We're very excited about that. Join us July 21st through the 25th in Chapala, Mexico. For details, you can email us at COTALASAmericas@gmail.com. The email is right there. Please let us know that you would love to be a part of it. I guarantee it's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, I'll let you speak on this, Reverend Rodney.
Okay. This is the Celebrating Our Soul. It will be our third conference. It's people of African descent New Thought Group who are sponsoring this, and it's a very powerful experience. People from different New Thought communities, so it's not just one. It's all of the New Thought communities and independent ones as well, and it's just really powerful. A lot of great speakers. I don't want to go on and on about it, but go to padntg.org to learn more about it. Okay, we'll have Michael Beckwith, Brother Ishmael Tete, and a whole bunch of different speakers from Unity and Universal Foundation for Better Living. Just a lot. Okay, and it's just awesome. It's August 13th to the 16th, I believe.
Yes.
And registration is open now. Early bird registration as well. So check it out.
All right. And our book of the month has been The Inward Journey with Howard Thurman's The Inward Journey. And we've had a lot of quotes this month while we were embracing the edge. So we encourage you to please, if you don't have your own copy, I guarantee you're going to love reading that book. And so we want to thank you for sharing with us today. We invite you to join us next Sunday for our topic, A World of Pure Imagination. It brings a song to mind, doesn't it? So thank you so much, Reverend Rodney. Anything else you wanted to say?
All things are possible.
Everything is possible.
Stay in alignment with the divine.
Okay. Did you want to go ahead with the closing prayer?
Sure. How grateful I am. The I am presence that is with each of us, ones of the one, knowing that all things are possible, and there is plenty of proof, plenty of evidence. Everything you look around came out of a possibility. Your clothes, your food, everything, even you, came from consciousness. There's no doubt. And so look throughout the week, the day, the week, about all things being possible. Setting aside fear, doubt, limitation, trust, use the faith, use the force, use all the positive tools available to live the truth. Be a possibilitarian for good. But this and so much more I know is possible. And I release this word because it not only possible, it is being. So let us be. I release the word into beingness, knowing it is good and very good. Right here, right now, I affirm it and join me by saying, and so it is, and now it is. And we'll close with our perky One Love song.
Joyous sacred celebration. We give thanks for all we are. Every soul has come so far. Love in action, service true. The divine spirit that is you. We're awakening, can't you see? Living love and living free. One love, one life, one spirit divine, one heart, one space where we honor every face, the splendor of the God in you, shining through in all you do, learning, growing hand in hand. Together we will understand, prosperous, giving, heart set free. One love is our destiny. One love, one life, one spirit, divine. One heart, one life, your journey and mine, where compassion flows and grace abounds. Oh, one love, where love grows, love is found. One love, where love grows all around. One love, where love grows all around. One love, where love grows all around. Welcome home to one love. Yeah. Welcome home to one love. Where love grows. Where love grows. Where love grows.
Thank you so much for being with us today. I'm trying to get Rev Rodney on here. There he is. Thank you so much.
I am. Thank you, and thank you, Preston King, and please share this wonderful talk. And thank you, Leda. Always a pleasure. And we'll see you again next week. We're going to have Bob Crossman, practitioner, joining us, talking about what if.
What if? All right.
Peace and
Bye-bye.
blessings.